3 possible main events for WWE Evolution 2. WWE will be showcasing the second iteration of Evolution Premium Live event on July 13, 2025. The all-women's event is making a comeback after 7 long years and is bound to feature several high-profile matches. Here are 3 such matches that WWE could choose as the main event of the all-women Atlanta PLE. Rhea Ripley vs IYO SKY for the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY have been entangled in a feud since March 2025, when the latter dethroned Mami to become the Women's World Champion. Notably, while the Eradicator took a clean loss, she pinned the blame for her defeat on Bianca Belair, who was watching the main event of Raw alongside the commentators after her Elimination Chamber victory. While Ripley did get distracted because of the EST of WWE, she voluntarily took her eyes off an opponent she had never defeated in singles competition before. The title loss almost turned Mami into a heel, and she forcibly inserted herself into the Women's World Championship match at WrestleMania 41. However, her effort went in vain as the Damage Control member retained the gold in the triple threat match by pinning Belair. While Rhea Ripley has softened towards IYO SKY right now and has better relations with her, she is still gunning for the title. WWE could build their feud in the next few weeks, especially since Mami has been eliminated from the Queen of the Ring tournament. The company could also give the Aussie a full-fledged heel turn and make her collide against Sky in the main event of Evolution 2. Nia Jax vs Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton turned bitter rivals on the very first episode of SmackDown this year. The buff Barbie cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on the Irresistible Force, winning the WWE Women's Championship. Prior to this, the duo had worked together and helped each other in securing the Top Gold and the MITB contract, respectively. While Naomi and Jade Cargill are also after Tiffy's championship, right now, Nia Jax has a big score to settle against her former ally. She has already rekindled her feud with Stratton and landed an annihilator on her on this week's episode of SmackDown. Now, the buff Barbie could go on and defend her belt in the main event of Evolution 2 and try to put her biggest enemy down once and for all. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella got personal this week. Nikki Bella made her WWE return on this week's episode of Raw. While praising the women's division, the Hall of Famer mentioned several names but left out Liv Morgan. While it isn't clear if this was intentional, the Judgment Day member took offense and interrupted her in-ring segment. The Miracle Kid stated that she was the Women's World Champion for the majority of last year and was also a record-breaking tag team champ. Getting personal, the inaugural Women's Crown Jewel champion said that Bella didn't mention her because she was jealous. Elaborating further, Morgan took a dig at the former 2-time Divas champion and said that she had a title and a man, while Bella didn't. Clapping back, the Hall of Famer alleged that she believed her man, Dominic Mysterio, actually belonged to Roxanne Perez. She also asked Liv Morgan to congratulate Roxy for stealing Dom and a spot at the Queen of the Ring tournament. Interestingly, Perez had defeated Morgan, Ripley, and Kairi Sane in a fatal 4-way qualifier just earlier the same night. Angered by this, the Miracle Kid hit Nikki Bella with an oblivion. With 2 of WWE's massive names across different eras, the Stamford-based promotion could build this feud up and easily give it main event status. Moreover, Triple H could even make the Bella Twins go for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at Evolution 2. It will be interesting to see which matches make up the final card of the Premium Live event on July 13th in Atlanta, Georgia. Then eyeing a match with Rhea Ripley, Adam Pearce makes Raw announcements. During a recent interview with Sports Illustrated, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella revealed that she has been eyeing up a match with Rhea Ripley for the past 4 to 5 years. She said, "Well, I think one for the future. When Liv came out like a fireball last night, I was like, OSHT, okay. We've only got to see each other a little bit before Evolution, so I'm excited for that. I think one day it would be incredible to work Rhea Ripley, and I've been saying this for the past 4 or 5 years. I would really love to do something with her, but I don't want to be a good girl when I do it." Adam Pearce via X. Bayley address attack on Becky Lynch last week. Liv Morgan to address actions against Nikki Bella. Plus in a match against Kairi Sane Pierce on vacation, Nick Aldis is stepping in. AEW to recreate Dominik Mysterio Rhea Ripley storyline with the Death Riders member? Exploring the possibility. The Death Riders are one of the biggest draws in AEW at present. The group's current active members are leader Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir. In terms of impact, longevity, and dominance, we could draw parallels between the Death Riders and WWE's Judgment Day. The latter has been active in the Stamford-based promotion since 2022 and has been constantly evolving. One of the most compelling reasons why the Judgment Day became successful was the on-screen couple act between Dominik Mysterio and former member Rhea Ripley. If the Jacksonville-based promotion wants to take its top faction to the next level, it could potentially get inspired by the Dom-Rhea couple angle and create a similar storyline using a Death Riders member. Recently, Wheeler Yuta extended an intriguing offer to former best friends stablemate Chris Statlander, suggesting that she should join the Death Riders. Tony Khan could utilize this development and turn them into a power couple, which could add another dynamic to the promotion's strongest faction. Moreover, Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley reached the height of their popularity in WWE after beginning their on-screen relationship as part of the Judgment Day faction. If Tony Khan were to adapt the Mysterio-Ripley storyline using Yuta and Statlander, he could elevate their stardom and create viral moments that could benefit AEW in the long run. Wheeler Yuta set for major appearance outside AEW. Death Riders member Wheeler Yuta recently made headlines as he is set for a major appearance outside of All Elite Wrestling. Power Pro Lucha took to X to announce the arrival of Yuta for their upcoming show on July 19 at the Arlen Specter US Squash Center. The AEW star will be in action at the event. The Arlen Specter US Squash Center is gonna shake. AEW's Wheeler Yuta comes to Power Pro Lucha and will be in action on Saturday, July 19th. Get your tickets at http://powerprolucha.com. Online presale starts tonight. Details about Yuta's opponent for the show are yet to be revealed by the promotion. Rhea Ripley reveals why Dominik Mysterio would be an easy kill in a horror movie. Dominik Mysterio's affinity for a certain snack might come back to bite him, or result in his on-screen demise. There are many professional wrestlers who are testing their luck in Hollywood. Stars like Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Randy Orton, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Naomi, Roman Reigns, and even CM Punk have acted in movies. Some of the films were horror films. Recently, former WWE Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley shared her thoughts on who she thinks would be the first WWE superstar to be the first to die in a horror movie. Here's why Dominik Mysterio wouldn't make it to the end of a horror movie. Rhea Ripley was recently interviewed by Complex Sports. During the interview, she was asked who she thinks will be the WWE superstar to die first in a horror movie. The star she named was none other than her former boy toy, the current WWE Intercontinental Champion Dominik Mysterio. Ripley shared that it would be easy to trap Dirty Dom as all they need is a plate of chicken nuggets and then the ghost or the killer can just chop Mysterio's head off. Probably Dominik Mysterio. Why? Because they'd just set a trap where it's like chicken tenders on a plate, and him being the little chicken tender slut he is, he'd crawl out of whatever hidey hole he's in and try to eat them and just get his head chopped off. He's a child, Rhea Ripley said. Speaking of on-screen eliminations, Dominic got bounced from the 2025 King of the Ring tournament on Monday's episode of Raw. He lost an opening round match that also featured Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, and Penta. Catch up on this week's Raw results here. WWE News Roundup. Superstar officially quit the company and her life changed for the better. Alexa Bliss removed. Rhea Ripley reunion. Welcome to the WWE News Roundup for June 15, 2025. In today's edition, we'll look at topics about Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley. Plus, a major star who recently reflected on her exit from the company, and more. Let's get started. Alexa Bliss, Logan Paul, and other superstars removed from official banner before WWE SmackDown. WWE.com's Superstars page was recently updated, with Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, Jacob Fatu, Naomi, Blake Monroe, Trick Williams, and Sol Ruca appearing on the official banner. Naomi replaced Alexa Bliss, one of the most popular names in the company. In addition to Bliss, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, Braun Breaker, Damian Priest, Roxanne Perez, and Ricky Saints were removed. Despite the recent change, Alexa Bliss continues to have an important presence on SmackDown. During the latest episode, she defeated Alba Fire, Candice LeRae, and Charlotte Flair in a four-way contest to qualify for the semifinals of the 2025 Queen of the Ring tournament. Tiffany Stratton teases reunion with Rhea Ripley. Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley teamed up once last year, and fans have wanted to see more of Strapley since then. In October 2024, the duo faced Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez on WWE Raw. In recent memory, however, they crossed paths during the build-up to Money in the Bank 2025, with Ripley teasing a title match against Stratton. Shortly after that confrontation, Stratton was asked about the future of Strapley. The WWE Women's Champion told Billboard, "To me, Strapley is never over. She has a special place in my heart, and I'm going to try and make Rhea Ripley wear pink. It's going to happen one day. I guarantee it."